So before going to start Protractor, so we need to know the concept of types of applications. Types of applications in the point of technology. In the point of development technology. Basically, there are two types of applications in the market. One is multiple pages applications. Second one is single page applications. I hope everyone knows about this. So what is multiple pages application and what is single page applications? Multiple pages applications are nothing but it's all about like .NET based applications or MVC based applications or something like that. Let's say for example, you have an application where you have been a registration form in that particular application. So that registration form contains like required fields, first name, last name, date of birth, email ID, phone number, like that different required fields are there. Without entering the required fields, if you click on submit button, what will happen means here system is going to display a pop-up stating that enter email, enter first name, last name, enter phone number, enter valid email ID, like that it is going to display the alert message. In the case of multiple pages application, the web page what it is having, the registration web page what our application is having, and the alert message what the web page is displaying, both will be considered as a different web pages. In that case, we are saying that application is a multiple pages applications, multiple page web applications. So alert message is different, application is different. But coming to single page applications, until you are going to enter the required fields, submit button or save button or OK button will not get enabled. Such type of applications will be considered as a single page applications. Single page applications. Generally, this single page applications will be developed by using the front-end technology called AngularJS. I hope everyone knows about Selenium WebDriver. Someone pinged me. Yeah. AngularJS applications. AngularJS is nothing but Angular JavaScript applications. This is a front-end UI designing framework where this AngularJS will be considered as a single page applications. Everything will be in a single web page. There will not be any multiple web pages like alert messages or pop-up windows or file upload windows or something like that. There will not be any multiple pages. It is all about a single web page where everything has been integrated into that single web page. This is the type of applications. Coming to the concept of Protractor. Protractor is an automation tool where it plays a very important role in automating AngularJS applications. Specifically, this protractor has been designed for AngularJS applications only. So let me write the point. Protractor is a test automation tool used to automate AngularJS applications. used to automate AngularJS applications. If you want to automate AngularJS applications, means Protractor should be there. By using Selenium WebDriver, we can't automate AngularJS applications. Why we are saying that we can't automate AngularJS applications means Selenium WebDriver always tries to deal with the browser and the browser interactions and the browser actions. In that case, if there are any alert messages, in a web page, that is a part of that browser. Due to that reason, if we want to automate that particular alert messages, yeah, that will also support. No need to worry about that. That will also support React JS, other JS concept. Simply we can say JavaScript related applications, we can say. But as part of front-end technology, everyone is using the term called AngularJS. So that is the reason I have used the same term, AngularJS applications. So every JavaScript application can be handled by using Protractor. So here, we are talking about like Protractor test automation tool used to automate AngularJS applications, means other JavaScript applications also will work along with this Protractor. We know that Selenium WebDriver supports multiple pages applications, and it will not support single page applications, because every action that has been performed by the browser will be taken care by the Selenium WebDriver. That is the reason if there are any alert messages on the web page, then that can be handled by using Selenium WebDriver. But the same thing cannot be handled by Protractor. Protractor always deals with the single page applications. So what are all the things that required in order to what are all the things that are required to have Protractor in our system? To have Protractor in our system, let us see. So basic things that we need to have some knowledge on, few things that we need to take care. Requirements to have Protractor framework. Okay, first thing, we should have at least minimum knowledge on minimum. It's not heavy knowledge, just it's a minimum knowledge on JavaScript. Basic knowledge, what is mean by JavaScript, where we are going to see JavaScript alert messages. So these things that we need to know about the basic concept of JavaScript. After that, our system should have these softwares: Node.js, Node.js, Node.js program, which is written in JavaScript, which will be written in JavaScript. Node.js program which will be written in JavaScript. By using this Node.js, we need to download and install npm installer. We need to download and install npm installer. It is nothing but a Node packet manager. Node packet manager installer we need to have. By using these two things, we can have Protractor configuration in our system. I am saying that from first point, I am saying that Selenium WebDriver support multiple page applications and Protractor supports single page applications only. Why Selenium WebDriver doesn't support AngularJS applications, like multiple pages applications? Why Selenium WebDriver doesn't support? Does anyone have any idea on that? Just now I said the answer is Selenium WebDriver supports multiple web pages applications. Why? Because if there are any web pages or applications, In normal cases, in multiple web pages applications, there are multiple web pages in order to automate. As I said, like browser interaction will be happen directly in Selenium WebDriver. But coming to Angular JS applications, alert messages or alert text will not get populated in the separate page. In the same page, it will display the alert messages, please enter phone number, please enter first name, like that. So that is the reason single page applications can be handled by Protractor, and multiple pages applications can be handled by Selenium WebDriver. This Protractor is very important in order to automate Angular JS applications or other JavaScript applications. Any questions till now? Do you have any questions? Okay, fine. So I hope there are no questions here. Instead of concentrating programmatic part, Protractor is having very high priority and plays a crucial role in order to have configuration in our system. Configuration plays very important role in Protractor test automation tool. Without proper configuration, without proper configuration, the scripts cannot be executed in Protractor. Without proper configuration, Protractor cannot execute the scripts. That we need to remember. So that is the reason when you are installing Protractor, make sure that you have configured it very well. You have configured it very well. So to configure Protractor, we need to have in Node.js, we need to have Node.js, and we need to have npm installer, and we need to have some basic knowledge on JavaScript. Next thing, let us see the differences between Selenium and Protractor. First, I'll explain you the comments on Selenium, and then we'll move to the concept of comments on Protractor. The first thing in Selenium WebDriver, okay, so suitable only for the multiple pages applications. Suitable, okay, we can say suitable for the multiple pages applications. It will not suitable for single page applications. It is having very rich automation process, very rich automation process, and it can be used to automate API if it is in stable position. If it is in stable position. Okay, and it supports multiple programming and scripting languages. It may be Java, C Sharp, Perl, Python, Ruby, PHP, JavaScript, everything it can support. It can support everything. These are the main advantages of Selenium. These are the main advantages of Selenium. Let us see the advantages and let us see the advantages of Protractor. Let us see the comparison with Protractor. First one, we know that one, it is suitable for single page applications. It is suitable for single page applications. And second thing, it is available in only one client language, which is JavaScript. Which is JavaScript. These two are the comparisons between Selenium and Protractor. Protractor supports single page applications, and second thing is it supports one client language, which is nothing but JavaScript. This is nothing but the comparison between Protractor and Selenium. This is how we are going to talk about as a theoretical point of view. Now let us see the content wise what we are going to discuss about. In our regular sessions, we are going to talk about Protractor introduction and then single page applications. What are single page applications, multiple page applications, differences between single page and multiple pages, and then how to identify the application is single page or multiple page. So as I said, like until you are going to enter the complete required data in the web page, it won't enable the save button or submit button or OK button. Then such type of applications are maximum considered as a single page applications. Even though buttons are enabled, when you click on that particular button, if the pop-up is going to be displayed, then those are nothing but multiple page applications. And what is the difference between single page applications and multiple page applications means, as I said, like multiple windows will be there, multiple pages will be there. Here single page will be there. And in case of multiple web page applications, execution time is more when compared to single page application execution time. And memory allocation is more in multiple web pages, and memory allocation will be less in single page applications. And mainly we are going to concentrate on installation and configuration part. If that installation and configuration is perfect, then we'll be able to design the scripts. Whatever the scripts that we are going to design in Selenium WebDriver, those scripts are enough for us. And for our reference, we are going to use the same scripts in Protractor also, but few keywords will be changed in our programmatic part. But main concentration is on installation. Main concentration will be on installation. Here inside the Protractor, we are using Jasmine framework. We are using Jasmine framework. Any questions, guys, till now? So I'm going to unmute the mic. Any questions till now?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, you said a single pages application developed in Angular JS, but some single application also developed in HTML5. And if they are developed in HTML5, we can automate through Selenium also.
Yes, we can automate through Selenium also.
Then,
HTML wise, I'm not talking about HTML part. I'm talking about single page applications which are developed with JavaScript.
Okay.
Yeah. That is the reason I haven't used the term HTML.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other things? Any other questions?
Sir, one more. Hello.
Yep, tell me.
It's whatever configuration of Selenium. Can we integrate Protractor with Selenium configuration, or it's totally different?
I It's not totally different. Programmatic wise and uh, technical wise, it is almost same, but
Okay.
configuration is different. Selenium
Okay.
WebDriver needs some WebDriver configuration or Apache PY libraries or something like that in order to automate that project in Selenium WebDriver. But in
Right.
Protractor, it is not like that. We need to have Node.js and npm installer. Without these two things, we can't automate even single application by using Protractor.
Okay.
So that is the reason Protractor is having main concentration on the configuration what we have been done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, could you please explain all the course content so we'll come up with the questions at the end?
All the course content in the sense what we are going to discuss about.
Yeah, just now we discussed about something, right, up to protractor basics.
Yeah.
So you'll be covering some other contents also as part of course, right?
Yes, yes. So introduction wise, just now as a demo I have given. So in-depth concept we need to discuss in the introduction part. And coming to installation part, we are going to discuss about what are the prerequisites. So installation JDK, download and install JDK, Node.js, what is Node.js and what is how it works, and what is meant by npm installer. Everything we are going to talk about the configuration part and installation part. And after that we are going to talk about protractor basics, Selenium WebDriver versus Protractor, how the Protractor structure will be, and understanding configuration.javascript file. So here we have an option called config.js file. So in that everything can be included related to that particular program, where we are not going to much concentrate on that particular part. But we need to know what is meant by config.js file, config.javascript file, and then after that understanding describe IT blocks and writing the test cases. We are going to write the test cases, even adding validations using Jasmine expect. So Jasmine is one of the framework in Protractor. So Jasmine can be used to design the scripts, even like validations and all. And then after that we are going to talk about this Jasmine framework completely along with types of frameworks. So these are the annotations at the rate before each, after each. Yeah. So before each, after each, expect to be, not to be, all these are nothing but annotations what we have seen in Selenium WebDriver, like at the rate test, at the rate before test, after test, like that. So these are nothing but annotations in Jasmine framework. And after that we are going to concentrate much more on locators, how to find out the locators in single page applications, and how to find out the locators in multiple page applications. Multiple page applications already we know about that, but we are going to discuss in brief way about those things also. And after that we are going to talk about utilities, which are nothing but generating logs, error logs, and generating the reports, detailed report, summary report, how when we have executed the script and all. And next thing we are going to talk about package.json file, which is very important. And then data driven testing, which is nothing but parameterization. When we are passing multiple sets of data from the external source to our automation script, how the script is going to be executed in the Protractor, that we are going to discuss. And then end to end testing, so how we need to perform system testing using Protractor in AngularJS applications. And then page object model, like sample framework with normal project public website, we are going to consider for performing this POM framework. And then how to handle non-Angular elements we are going to talk about. So if it is AngularJS application, that is nothing but Angular elements. If it is non-Angular application, multiple web page applications, then it is nothing but non-Angular applications. And then after that, we are going to talk about Jenkins tool, how to deploy the automation scripts in the server by using Jenkins. This is what we are going to discuss about. So anything else?
So I would like to come from starting. So you'll be explaining Protractor from scratch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and moreover, so one you'll be explaining. So even this is the course content. I just would like to understand from scratch. Like, so you'll be explaining Protractor from scratch, and in configuration file also we need to have so many options that some things, right? And you'll be integrating the same thing with Jasmine. So it has inbuilt as it's a kind of BDD which I had. So you'll be explaining that part also, right, about Jasmine.
Yes.
Okay, so after that, where are we going to store the locators? Like in JSON file, or so you'll be explaining that part also, right? Like placing the locators in file and calling in the script. Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah,
Yes. We are
and
going to explain about that.
yeah, and when we are going to integrate with Jenkins, we'll be explaining how to configure these protractors with Jenkins. Like at least if you store in some Git how to configure, you'll be explaining that also, or the local setup.
No. We'll explain with Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins only, but in Jenkins we have different options, right? Like calling the project from the local and calling the project from the Git repository. How are you going to do that?
Git repository process I'll explain, but
Okay,
from local itself I am going to pick the project, because I am going to save the project in my local system only, right? I am not going to store the project in my Git repository. If I am going to use Git repository, there may be limitations in order to access that particular thing. So every project we can't do that one. So that is the reason I am going to use the local only. If you want me to let us discuss about the process, means I'll explain you how it will be. So if you
sure,
have any questions at the time, we will discuss about that.
sure. And
Yeah.
you said Sublime Text ID, right? So you'll be explaining at least how to install the packages in Sublime, all those things, right?
Yes.
Editor.
We will discuss. Yeah.
Okay, because I have used a editor called as VS Code.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
I will learn from you Sublime Text. Yeah.
Yeah. So next time.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
So I'm going to end this session. So if you have any questions, just you can drop out an email to QT. Okay. So they'll reply to that. Fine, guys.